Okay, so you guys are totally into this upcycling thing right now, like seriously into it.
Yeah.
I've got like this mountain of articles and notes you sent over.
Yeah, yeah.
And I gotta say, some of this stuff is like seriously inspiring.
Oh, yeah.
And you even mentioned maybe like doing that whole shabby chic thing to that old armchair you've got,
Yeah.
the one you got from your grandma.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. That's a classic.
Yeah.
It's making a comeback too, and it's all about embracing those little imperfections, the
Yeah.
layering of the paint, and just creating that vintage romantic look.
Right. One of these articles called it "Furniture with a Past Ready for a Future."
Yeah.
I love that.
I love
And
that.
okay, it's not just about like looks, right?
Yeah.
You sent a ton of stuff on the whole environmental side of upcycling too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And it's so interesting how it ties into this, growing awareness of sustainability.
Right?
Did you know that actually the furniture industry, really contributes to deforestation
Oh, wow.
and waste?
Yeah.
Huge amounts of landfill waste.
Yeah. Just from one of your articles here.
Wow.
So, repurposing what we already have means we need less new stuff, which is good for the planet.
Yeah, for sure.
And like it cuts down on all that, manufacturing and shipping too.
Right.
Less carbon footprint.
Oh, okay.
So huge plus for Team Upcycle, right?
Absolutely.
But gotta be honest, some of these projects you've got here seem a little ambitious.
Yeah.
I'm more the hammer meets thumb type,
Yeah.
So, like, where do you even start with something like turning a dresser into a bathroom vanity? That was one I saw.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a popular one.
Yeah.
And there's a good reason for it.
Yeah.
It's a great way to repurpose a piece that might not fit your style anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But the key is to really assess it first.
Yeah.
Like, what condition is the dresser in? Are the drawers sturdy?
Okay.
Does it need any structural work?
So you're really saying like that assessment stage is super important
Oh, yeah.
because it's tempting to just jump right into the Pinterest dream,
I know, right?
But you're saying like get real with what you're working with first.
Exactly. Yeah. You need to work with the piece, not against it.
Okay.
So once you know what you got, the good and the bad, you can start brainstorming.
Okay.
Think about how it needs to function. Like, how can you change those drawers to work in the bathroom, for
Right.
storage?
Right.
And then, of course, there's the style.
Right.
Do you want it sleek and modern or keep that vintage vibe going?
Okay. And this is where it gets fun, right?
No.
You got all kinds of techniques in here. Distressing decoupage, even using like salvaged materials.
Yeah.
You're like a walking upcycling dictionary.
Well, it just shows how versatile upcycling can be.
Yeah.
You can go bold with color, experiment with textures, or even combine a bunch of techniques.
Yeah.
There are no rules, which is what makes it so cool.
Okay, speaking of cool,
Yeah.
I saw you flagged an article about like the downsides of upcycling.
Right.
Something about ethical sourcing and how it's not always as eco-friendly as it seems.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Oh, it's an important point for sure.
Yeah.
Upcycling is definitely a sustainable practice, but we got to be smart about the stuff we use.
Why?
Non-toxic paints and finishes are super important.
Gotcha.
And if you can get your materials locally, that cuts down on the emissions from, transporting things around.
Right.
There's also this thing called upcycling fatigue.
Upcycling what?
Fatigue. It's when people, have the best intentions, but they end up creating more waste because their projects weren't well planned.
Oh, wow.
Or they take on too much.
So it's not just like a free-for-all.
No.
There's the responsibility that comes with it
Definitely.
to the environment and to ourselves to not go overboard.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're saying when it's done right,
Yeah.
it can be really rewarding.
Oh, for sure. It lets you be creative, lessens your impact on the planet, and you end up with these unique pieces that have a story.
After going through all this with you, I'm looking at that old armchair totally differently.
Yeah.
It's not just a piece of furniture. It's like a blank canvas,
Yeah.
a chance to mix some family history with my own style.
And that's the amazing thing about upcycling.
Yeah.
It transforms the furniture and the person doing it.
Right.
So I got to ask, what will your upcycling story be?
Good question.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah.
I'm excited now.
Me too.
All right. Thanks for all the info.
Oh, you're very welcome.
This was great.
Glad to be here.
Okay. We'll see you all next time on The Deep Dive.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.